My pawb, hello everybody. My name is Tim Rhys-Evans and I'm the conductor of the National Youth Choir of Wales, which I have to say is a huge honour. I'm also the Director of Music at the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama, and that's where I'm speaking to you from today. 2020 has been such a difficult year for so many of us. I don't think there's anyone on this planet that hasn't been affected by the global pandemic of COVID-19. And that was certainly the case across the summer of 2020 when we had to postpone, cancel all our activity with National Youth Arts Wales ensembles, which was a great disappointment to me and also to all our members. We were so looking forward to coming together and meeting once again, making terrific music once again. So it was a great shame that we weren't able to do that. I am delighted that we were able to have a fantastic experience of coming together virtually and to work together in a really meaningful way. The variety of sessions that we were able to work together on, from daily warm-ups, yoga sessions, compositional workshops, sectional rehearsals, masterclasses. It was just great to see everybody, and yes, I was so desperate to see actual people and to make music with real human beings in a room all together and to hear that sound that we make. But even though it was on a Zoom screen, it was just really, really lovely to see everybody and to be able to offer that opportunity for people to connect. "2020 has been a devastating year in so many ways. Obviously, coronavirus, the impact of that is just enormous. Which of us is ever going to forget 2020? There was also the heinous murder of George Floyd and the subsequent Black Lives Matter movement, which has taken hold all over the world, and thank God for that. This means that the repertoire we're going to be singing in 2021 has to really acknowledge that. It has to say that things are different now. I'm really looking forward to creating a program that is diverse, that celebrates underrepresented voices, that brings together music from Black composers, music from nations all over this beautiful planet of ours, that takes into consideration the impact that climate change is having on our planet, that says something really, really important. I don't think there's anything more powerful we can say than just coming together once again and singing. We've been told we can't do that for the whole of this year, but next year, God willing, I can't wait to just be in a room with people when we can be as one together. We can stand close together, we can sing, we can make music, we can feel that community that being together as a body of singers creates. We can breathe as one. So I think the plans for 21 are going to be very different from what we were planning in 2020. And I'm excited about the way that I have been challenged as a conductor to think much more broadly, to think in new and different ways. That's an amazing opportunity for us, and you can be part of that. COVID-19 has had a devastating impact particularly, I think, on choirs and singers, brass players and wind players as well. Certainly here at the college, we have very, very strict social distancing policies for any aerosol dispersing instrumentalists, including singers. And we also have a limited number of singers that can perform together at any one time, and that's 8. Now, 8's an octet, it's not a choir. And the lack of choirs in my life for the last 7 or 8 months has been something I've never experienced since I started singing in youth choirs when I was 12 or 13, actually going back to even choirs in primary school and singing in chapel when I was a boy. Singing has always been such an important part of my life. It's the bedrock of everything I do in my professional career to date. And to be deprived of that is no small thing. It's left a huge hole in the lives of many cultures, and I think no culture is going to feel that deprivation of choral activity more than the land of song, than Wales. It is brilliant that we have these opportunities of working together virtually, and I'm very much looking forward to next year when I can get back together with the 2021 and 2020 National Youth Choir of Wales and make some amazing music together once again. "2020 was supposed to be my 3rd year with the choir, so now 2021 is going to be my 3rd season with the National Youth Choir of Wales. I can't tell you what a privilege and a joy it is to be the conductor of a choir that played an enormous part in my own development as a musician. I sang initially with the Midland Organ Youth Choir when I was a boy, and then through that membership of the Midland Organ Youth Choir, which in itself played a massive part in my own development, I was able then to audition for the National Youth Choir of Wales. And on the National Youth Choir of Wales, I met some friends who have been with me all my life, people who mean the world to me. I had my eyes open to new ways of working. I had my ears opened to new music, and it sounds cheesy to say it, but it was a life-changing experience. So to be here now as the conductor is something that if you'd told the 19-year-old boy, this audition for the choir first of all, that I would be in this position, I would have thought you were mad. I had no idea when I did that audition for the National Youth Choir of Wales back in 1992 whether I would even get a place in the choir, let alone come back one day as its conductor. I find it incredibly motivating to be the conductor of the National Youth Choir of Wales, to work with young people who have talent, who have a passion for music, who have a sense of fun, who have a great personality, and to explore music together. Yes, I'm the conductor and we have the choir, but it is a partnership, and I have an amazing team of tutors. Nikki, our pianist, Fflir, Jenny, Craig and Dave, who are the tutors of the sectionals. Together I've said privilege a lot in this short chat, but we do have an incredible opportunity of seeing talent develop and playing our part in enabling that growth, both as singers, as musicians, as performers, and as human beings. It's something that I am immensely proud of, and I can't wait to get together in 2021. I want to say to any young Welsh musician who's out there now, whether you're a singer, whether you're a brass player, whether you're a flautist, whether you're a double bassist, if you're thinking about putting yourself forward for an audition for the National Youth Arts Wales ensembles, then just leap at the opportunity. I think it's very easy as a young musician to constantly be criticising yourself and thinking, I'm not good enough, or maybe that's not going to be the opportunity for me. Maybe the people there aren't going to be my type of people. I would just say forget all of that. All the ensembles are about excellence. They're about a family atmosphere. They're about coming together with like-minded young people who you will be, you might be talking to your future spouse, your future best mate, whatever. It's a terrific opportunity to come together with like-minded musicians and create something really, really special. I think performing in one of the national ensembles of Wales is an opportunity to represent the country. In the same way that so many people aspire to be part of the national rugby team or the national hockey team, whatever it is, this is the same thing. This is the National Youth Arts Wales ensembles. It's an incredibly special opportunity, and it's great fun. You'll have a brilliant time. If you're a young singer and you haven't been able to sing with your choir or whatever over the last 6 months because of COVID, I would encourage you to keep singing as often as you possibly can. Yes, do it safely. At the college here, we are insisting on 3 meters social distancing either side and 6 meters in front. But if you're in your bedroom, if you're in your living room at home, wherever you've got, you might have a piano, you might have a keyboard, you might have just some app on your phone. Just go in there and sing. It's good for the soul. It's really good for your mental health. Just the endorphins that we release when we breathe deeper, when we use our body, when we really let rip. It's an important activity for anyone who's passionate about singing. But also it's about muscular development. It's about using the muscles of the whole vocal apparatus. So I'm talking about the whole body, but I'm also talking about the vocal tract, the larynx, the muscles that surround the larynx and support it. Like any muscle, you need to use it. You need to use it regularly. So if that's, it's just the same as if you want massive biceps. If you want to be a great singer, you have to keep those muscles exercised. So my advice would be keep singing, and especially at a time when we're told that, I never thought I'd live to see a day when singers would be regarded as dangerous individuals, but because of the way we all have to protect ourselves and protect one another with this pandemic that we're all experiencing, to go into a place that is safe and just to sing is something you won't regret. So I just want to say that I am so looking forward to working with you next year. If you're a past member, it's going to be great to see you again. If you're a new member, I'm really looking forward to working with you. Anyone who's thinking about auditioning, turn that inner critic off that so often lives inside us. Any inner voices saying to you, no, you're not good enough, just tell them to shut up. Just put your application in, send your video in. I'm really looking forward to hearing you. And who knows, we could be working together next year. You could be part of the National Youth Choir of Wales. And I know you're not going to regret